Hi, I'm Nick Gerber. I'm the Director of Player Development at April Sound Country Club. We teaching juniors, adults, lots of clinics for everybody. Love to have you come join us. How far apart should our feet be on a setup? We're going to go about 2 club head lengths apart, right here. Do we want to use any wrist when we're hitting a bump and run? No. One of the easiest ways to change the trajectory of our chips or pitch is ball position. If you watch as I set up with this ball position further back in my stance, my hands are in this position there in front of the golf ball in relation to my target, whereas opposed to if I am more forward in my stance, my hands are now behind the golf ball. Now, that's in relation to the golf ball. If we look at it in relation to our body, Pam, I think you've been here a lot. If we look at it in relation to my body, are my hands in the same position in relation to my body, or are they different? Same position. So even though this ball's forward, my hands are right here on my inner thigh. When my hands are back, hands are still right here on my inner. The biggest thing that I see a lot of people do on chipping or pitching is they want to continue that club going straight out at the target, okay? That's incorrect. What we really want to see everybody doing is this club should be moving around my body to the left. Everybody here is right-handed, so that club should be moving around my body to the left. Even on a small chip, you still got to see that club's moving this way, where a lot of times I'll see people go out this way. When you're trying to go out that way, that's where we see a lot of mishits, chunks, thin shots, things of that nature, okay? Excellent, much better, much better. Now, very early on, do you remember the drill I gave you where I had your foot back here like this?
Yeah.
Yep, so same thing. You should be able to make this same swing with your foot back there, right? Good, good. Excellent, look at that shot. Really excellent shot. Everybody's gonna be different, but this is a good starting point. If we're chipping with a 7-iron, we wanna say that's gonna have about 25% carry, 75% roll, okay? So a 7-iron might go in the air 2.5 yards, but it's gonna roll 7.5 for a 10-yard shot. Pitching wedge, we're gonna call it 50% carry, 50% roll. So that throw that I just had from where you're at, Anna, we might wanna land that ball right here, and it's gonna roll the rest of the way, about 50-50, right? A sand wedge, or lob wedge, might have 75% carry, 25% roll. So Pam, with the sand wedge, you might need to land that thing right here, but it's not gonna roll as far because in theory, if we're doing everything correctly, it should be going higher than a pitching wedge or 7. Stay right there. Would you say you have all your weight up here, or is there still some weight in that foot there? Still quite a bit of weight. So at the beginning where we're set up now, go ahead and feel like you put about 70% of your weight in your front leg. You're gonna keep that weight there as you move and keep that weight on the front foot. There you go, good. Show me that again. This, we actually want something that's gonna be quite a bit shorter, a little bit more like this, okay? So even though we've got our weight forward, arm straight, a shot like that will be plenty here to get that ball to the hole. On this backswing, your hips kind of move this way. So your hips are moving this way. On a full swing, we definitely want our hips moving, but on a short chip like this, notice how it's more just my upper body kind of turning. You don't really see my hips moving, it's more just my upper body. So I want you to feel like you're just trying to turn with your upper body. And then on the follow through, my hips move, right? So, but just by changing the ball position, our hand position with the ball changes, but in relation to my body, remember, this high shot, hands are right here. My hands don't move, right? Just the way I've got my hands positioned with the club, my hands in relation to my body are in the exact same spot. Great. Show me that. There you go. This motion right here, I want you to feel you're coming back. See how your chest turning? Yeah, not your hands. So your chest is turning towards the target. So if I take where I'm trying to hit this low, right here, okay? So you're gonna see that this ball still went pretty high, right? Little mid-flight, right there. A little bit shorter, but higher. But if I'm trying to go high without really changing too much else of what I'm doing, a higher shot right here. See how much higher that thing goes. And I didn't really change much other than the ball position. There you go.
Perfect.
Speed is gonna help get that ball up in the air. Okay, so you kind of slide under it, make sure we're coming through it. So I don't want to see as much hips, it's more chest, and then your hips turning as you come through, right? So see how my hips really turn through, but they're not really turning on the backswing. So if I'm right here, right there, okay? So there was no hip action on the backside. It was all on the follow. So you're also trying to get a little more hips on the back and then trying to rotate. So feel like it's your chest bringing the club back and then turning through, okay? There you go. That was a little bit softer. Good. Really good. Got to really feel like you're trying to come this way around your body. That'll help out.
So I'm getting used to this. I'm still old school.
Excellent. Good. Really good.